Greetings and welcome everyone. There it goes. Blackmailer and White Chapel. The greatest Blackmailer. Alright, this is like, but let's go. Alright. Greetings, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the Blood Chronicles of Jonathan Reese. Reed. Excuse me, Reed. I said Reese. Jonathan Reed. Tonight we follow our vampire as he tracks down a blackmailer with a brave heart to threaten one of the night. Refill! We are full. We are safe. Now we head for our destination. Woo! So how do I get to my destination? There's a bridge, there it is. Let us go. So the world's starting to open up to us more. I can see, like, we're starting able to go more and more places. Can we go in here? Oh! Sorry, gotta get it. 2 citizens of London. Curfew. Official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from the... Hold on over there, Scout. I'm reading. Streets from the time until 5 a.m. Until further notice. A citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to curfew, not opened after 9 p.m. Is that what that was? Yep. I hear you. Where are you at? Up here. Oh, hello. Oh. He's too much for us. Let's not go. Let's not fight that. Let's avoid that at all costs. Oh my god. That thing was level 18. Let's leave him alone. So that's something we come back to later. I imagine these guys will ignore me, right? Yeah, he's resistance. Levels. What level are these guys? Jeez. Everything in this area is super high level. I feel like there should be more side missions that we can do in other levels.
This is no place for you, sir.
Oh, don't fight me, guys. Don't do it.
This is no place for a gentleman. I said stay away, sir.
Oh. Sorry.
Sir, get weapons ready with vampire.
Oh no. Well, get your weapons ready, boys, because you're gonna be fighting a vampire tonight. Oh, I would also do best to, you know, dodge stuff. Oh, I'm out of, hold on.
Oh, that's gonna start.
Whoa, he's grabbed me. Yes, bite him. You will become a part of me, level 12. And whoa, no. Become a part of the night.
Its head!
Huh. You must be crazy, shotgun boy. Now you're mine. Ah. Let us heal. No one takes out Jonathan Reed. Well, looks like everyone is safe now from those resistance guys, because they're just taking any name, no matter good or bad. Join the royal fleet today. Guard the freedom of us all. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads on the front. We already read that one. Can't even see that. I hear that crazy scowl back there. Who's in there? Anything back there? I'm kind of exploring a little bit tonight too as we go towards our Blackmailer. Huh. So here's the thing. So far I haven't seen any respawnable enemies, kind of like Dark Souls does. Well, when you rest, they all come back. Or I would have kind of practiced and leveled up. Everything seems to stay dead, which I think that's the hello. I think that's the point of the game. It's all about being skillful more than the level itself. As long as you're leveling up what matters. Goodbye. Alright. We are good. Eat the rats! Oh.
More and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye? The gods recruit more and more every year.
Don't I have that ability? Hold on. Do I have it equipped? Oh, it's on R2. Is there a way to change that? Yeah, okay, there we go.
This is my first trial.
Will I be in range for that? Watch out with that fire, buddy. You'll hurt somebody. Oh. There's none of you left who can face me. You are all my food now. Or at least these guys. Because they'll attack me on sight and they're good XP. And no one's gonna stop me from saving Ashburn and her secrets. You don't kill indiscriminately anyways. Just like in real life, I would imagine. Wait, which way are we going? Are we going the right way? No, this area seems dangerous. No. Just like in Dark Souls, probably should be careful where we go. Wait, did that guy have something on him? Oh, he did. Okay. There's a lootable thing right there. Oh. Oh, it's a level 12. Not really, don't wanna. No thanks. I cannot believe there's one of those just on the street. We're gonna avoid him. We're just gonna slowly walk our butts this way. No werewolves for us tonight. See you later. I'll handle the humans.
This is no place for you, sir.
Oh, this is gonna draw on the werewolf.
Turn around. You.
I pressed the wrong button. Well, you will end nothing, sir. Oh, man. Those are like the captains. Yes, I am elite, or whatever you call me. Ow, oh, you do have to stop me, do you? Why am I not? Oh, I don't have it back yet. That would help. Drink him. Yes, it is, because you're not fighting a normal one. You're fighting like a true vampire. Oh, he didn't die. Oh, sir. Oh, okay. You want some power? Oh, you want some power attack? This guy's different. Gotcha. Oh. Take him down. I didn't have stamina. Really? I gotta close the distance again. Bite him again! Got him. Woo! Greetings, and welcome everyone. The problem was the internet was down. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of that going on. I think everybody's doing all kinds of maintenance servers all at once. I think it's that time of season, lol. But welcome back, Drake. Welcome back. Don't worry about it. You can be in tomorrow's. I'm going to be doing some people tomorrow's. I'm going to be doing another OP person tomorrow. Nox is awesome, by the way. I am definitely going to learn how to use her better. Although not knowing how to use her, I still did really well, which is how I know I'm definitely going to learn how to use her better.
It's locked.
Great. That wasn't the way I was supposed to go anyways. It's over here. And this way. A new hideout is available.
Somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Where's the hideout? Ah, can I place a marker? We need to go level up. What does this say? Oh. Your king, same thing. I'm trying to find different posters. Oh. Oh, is that guy dead? Yep. I didn't see no blood going through his body.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Oh.
Weapons will be proud of me.
He's not injured. What was that all
I'm
about?
not dying some piss stinking alley reeking worse than a week old lavvy.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
I don't know enough. I should have waited to do that. You picked an easy target. I don't think he... The way he's sounding, a prideful person would have already kind of been like, yeah, so... we're both level 1s. I mean, I could mesmerize. Wait, that's for killing him, though. I don't think that'll actually help me any other way except for killing him, so I don't want that.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Okay, I'm trying to help you, buddy. If you're making it very hard not to want to drink your blood. No, I'm just kidding. What are you? Like, how much are you? Oh, you're only 525 right now. You're fatigued too. I could actually help you, but I don't think it'll let me because he refuses help. Because there's no option right here for giving him fatigue, and I have a fatigue cure on me. Alright.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Wait a minute. Wasn't the other one press right analog stick to find
You're
a...
your boy, alright? Now piss off.
He's Kratos now. How are you, boy?
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
Oh, there we go. Maybe that'll lighten his mood.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
There you go. Let's hope no one steals it from you. Did that help anything? No. No. Okay.
Goodbye, young man.
Alright, I cured you.
Stinking alley reeking worse
You're
than
better
a
now. You have it all. Now let's go talk to this guy over here.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
By the way, you see them eyes? How would you not know
Look, I'm not a
I
vampire.
am vampire? Why do I look so sickly as a vampire compared
No one can help me.
to Ashburn? She don't have blood drunk eyes. Look at them eyes. Totally red, no white left, utterly around the center of the eyes. That's awful looking. Tell me about this place. Can you tell me your troubles?
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills.
Oh, that's his son?
It's coming up roses.
Oh. Okay.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
How do you know? We know he has a family, he has a son. That's a stupid question. Sometimes I wonder if this game... I like some parts, but that should have been eliminated after him saying, "Hey, my son just trying to steal my pill." You mean you used to have a better... That sounds very mean.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Is that what that one was? It was. Let's ask about... No, not yet.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just faked me last nerve.
Sick in the head, huh? Probably nerve damage, maybe? Something like that. We'll see. He
What
maybe
is it?
concussion?
It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
You should not feel ashamed. I'm not sure which one's the end, like the set, like the sympathy one, because I feel bad for the guy, because it means they were trying to drug him up to make him more of a warrior. I think it's this one.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such
That one.
barbaric
That's
methods.
close.
It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the
that's
dark
sad.
these days.
Alright, new hint available. What the? What did I just get? Huh? I feel like I got a hint right there. Alright, whatever.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Or she's a vampire. Oh, that would explain the bravery of why she's blackmailing another vampire. Because that would seem really brave if the human knew it was a vampire, and that's what she's being blackmailed about being exposed, about being a vampire. Alright, so what is his
You don't seem
illness?
well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Migraine, huh? Alright.
I will see you later.
I'll give him something for that once I'm able to do it.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
I'll help you with your headache soon,
I
sir.
won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Where's that hideout I marked? Where he's going. Oh, there's people out here. Hello. She's a cool looking lady. Let's go. Where's, is it down here? I think this is it right here. Did I go to the right place? Usually hideouts don't load, don't have loading screens. What did I just go into? To the darkness. Oh. What? Are we in the safe house? Why does this safe house have full of dead people? A ring. Okay. I feel like we came into somewhere we shouldn't be. Another ring. What the? Shillings. Well, sadly they don't need it. That's harsh, but I mean, I came in here for a hideout. Why is this place not showing me where my hideout is? Is it in this building? Guess we'll keep exploring and looking. Maybe, because only a vampire could get up here. Yeah, wow. Okay. So that all led to this hideout. Let's get all the materials we need. We're gonna try to make that migraine thing while we're here too. Anything else in here to loot? Is this the ammo box? It is. Anything else to loot? No. So we'll have to go back downstairs if we want to go back to where we came. I did the wrong button again. I do that every time. So we want to recycle this stuff because this will give you lots of stuff that you need for making the stuff that we require. Recycle it all. Migraine, migraine, migraine. Coal. I haven't discovered that yet. Okay, so we might have to find that recipe in this area. Never mind. I also wanted to upgrade. I still don't have enough common handles. Well, never mind then. Still can't upgrade nothing. Can't even upgrade that. Okay. So sadly we can't make that much, so let's rest and then head back downstairs. Because we need to upgrade. Wow, we actually didn't get too much. We only got 300, so we're probably going to go with health increase, maybe? Or blade capacity? Nah, we don't really need blade capacity. That's ammo. I haven't even used range. What is this? How much health you get from bite? It only goes up 5 each time. The most it has is 50. That's not really totally useful considering I use the healing ability, so I'm going to upgrade our health. So that way we can take more of a beating. Alright, that's all we can do, sadly. Well, those guys, all those guys, high-level guys, were worth literally only 330. Which shows you this game's kind of tailoring you towards some people you will want to take out from the citizenry if they don't agree with the situation. And they're not being helpful at all. He's got 2 sicknesses going on. So the fatigue, so the migraine's only the first half. Those yellow splotches mean someone's sick. So we got rid of his son's sickness, but he's got 2. Alright, and oh, look who's the pillar of the society. Look at that experience though. Tasty. But I think if you do that, the whole society can crash down unless someone else can take over. So we're gonna have to pick very wisely at what we do in this next situation. Very wisely. So let's head back out. Welcome and greetings, everyone. Welcome back to Blood Simulator. No, I'm just kidding. So back out the door we go. To the way we want to go. Because we want to go talk to little old Dorothy about this issue with Ashburn she has. If I killed that wolf, I probably could get a lot of blood. I was even like, that's why I was biting people so much on purpose. Because I actually think that's your main way of getting XP. And we only did like, what? A few bites? And if each bite only gives you a portion of what the damage is, let's say, I don't know, 105. No, we did it about 4 or 5 times, so it'd have to be somewhere close to 80. That's still a decent amount. But it shows that grinding in this game is not how you level up. We need to find targets that are worth our time. And rats! Rats! Spring has come for all vampires. Please. What?
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Huh? Oh yeah, let's talk to her real quick.
Good evening,
Good evening,
sir.
miss.
Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Oh, like your sister of the guy who's obsessed with vampires? So do you know I'm a vampire? I don't know.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Okay. That sounds cool. What do you think of the locals? Is there anyone I should avoid? Let's do that.
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
I don't know what to... You see my smile, everybody? You know what that means? XP! So we're looking for Cadogan. It's funny because I did that on purpose to see who the not so good figures of the society of the area region are that a lot of the normal people don't like, and that might be hurting people in the long run. Exploiting people sounds like hurting people to me. Oh man.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Wait till I start curing them. You're gonna be out of business. Sorry, because I make cures better than you. I already cured this dude's son. You're slow. And I'm a vampire. I ain't supposed to be helping people. I mean, this one is, but normally nothing there. See if she knows anything about Dorothy.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Would you remind replacing her as Pillar if she disappears? No, I'm just kidding. We don't know yet. Like I said, we're gonna find out what the situation is first. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. What do you have to trade?
I'd like to see
What do you actually have? You're a shop? Oh. The item can be recycled into components. I kind of want to see what's in this. She also sells like chemicals for healing. Ferrous, sodium hypochlorite, codeine, potassium permanganate, opium, ergotainum, tinum, however you say that thing. I'm gonna get this because I want to see what's in it. She just pulls out a cigarette. Thanks for your business. Yo, yeah, I can do it. What's up, Kevin? I can do that after this one's over, bro. But, yeah. But let's, what's this say? Oh, that's to prevent disease. Do not cough, or people will hate you. No, I'm just kidding. So, ooh, she's up here on the left. Are we? I'm taking it slow because I want to observe our surroundings, see what we can loot. It might be in there. But we're gonna go this way. Is that a hideout? Looks like that might be a hideout. Or her house.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
Igor
Going to that
much?
house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
He's got bronchitis. He's going around back. There she is. You have to be a vampire, right? You're always covered in blood. Either a surgeon or a vampire. Make up your mind.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Clayton Darby, huh? I have a hint on Mr. Darius Petraeus.
For the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
So let's go say hello. Find Richard Nethercott, find Clayton Derby. Who are you?
Good quality. Come on, take a look. Welcome.
I'm also doing this to meet everyone, because if you do this, you'll get to see everyone on your
I would
tree
like to ask you a few questions if you
of
don't
blood.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
There's a lot of traders in here. We don't need Dorothy. Why would you not ask where the other people are?
How is business around here?
Business? I have no
I
business.
have no business.
Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Oh, that guy looks like a dick. We're looking for, like I said, we're looking for people who might be potential XP. We're gonna put it that way.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Oh, Scowls must have been chasing people.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like
Scowls.
Where did this happen?
Yeah,
Why
tell
did
me.
you go there?
that. In the closed workshop.
That might be a side mission.
I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Aha, there we go. New investigations. Trinkets and more. That's why it's always good to talk to everybody, because this is how you find your side missions in this game. It's a lot like, I guess, Fallout mixed with Fable, mixed with, like, a few things. Mixed with Bioshock, mixed with vampires, mixed with Dark Souls. Mixed with everything. Don't have any ends.
Have you
Let's
heard
see
of
what
a
he
nurse called
see what he says about Dorothy.
Nurse Crane. So the bitch really is a nurse, then?
Oh god.
Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Oh boy. I could go, sure, blame the man. She is trying to help. I don't know any of that yet, though. That's the only thing. I mean, from the oversight that I heard of her being more open about what she's doing because she didn't know a vampire was watching from a distance. And I'm sure if she was a vampire, she would have known that, so she's not a vampire. We're gonna do...
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that.
That sounds made up. It sounds like you don't really know what her name is.
Explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Maybe she is a good person. Same. So we can't do anything to Dorothy, but I have better prospects now anyways. Because Dorothy seems to be... Now we're starting to learn that, so maybe it was a good thing we keep asking people about her, about more and more about her, because now we found out she gives away medicine for free. That's okay in my book. So, more power to her. So, in this game, unless it's like bad medicine.
Show me what you have.
But I don't know yet, like I said. But I doubt it. Ooh, what do you got? Ooh, tiny good handle pots. Tiny common handle pots. I'm gonna buy both of these. This is the thing we need the most of because we need to be able to upgrade our weapons and stuff. There, you made a little bit of money there for your time. Oh, hello. You're the guy he was just talking about. How you doing? There.
Excuse me, sir.
Joe.
I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor?
You have a great attitude.
It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr.
Dr. Reed at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Hmm.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
What if you weren't... If you're mine?
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found.
I love the mind tricks.
Pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Oh, that didn't give me... Oh, you are a criminal. Survival is a natural law. No. You could have refused. I understand his plight, but I mean at the same time, like... I never agree with using someone else to get up on top of something, because that never lasts.
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you made.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Okay, that's interesting to know. They both have new hints now. I don't understand why it's locked. These are locked when I'm getting new hints for them.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane?
Is the game
She's a
on?
colleague of mine and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, that's what I think too, Kevin. I'm thinking about it. It depends on how much he's worth. I'm gonna try to find out more about him before I decide if I'm gonna take him out or not. There's a worse person here, though. I think, than him.
Attention.
It's whoever's leading him I'm probably looking for. Alright. But yeah, it's not too hard. It's Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls vampire level. But it's easier than Dark Souls in the way that you're not going to be grinding, because the game doesn't really, it's not about the grind. It's just about knowing when to dodge and attack and do the stun attacks and bite them. Other than that, and your blood powers, other than that, it's nowhere near as hard as that, but you know, it's still got its moments. I got beat up by a werewolf yesterday, and there's one on the street back there. It's a level 12, and the one that beat me up is a level 9. Oh, so yeah. Okay, so we're done with him for now. We aren't gonna do it yet. What level is he, anyways? Ooh, he's a level 3. I'd have to increase my mesmerize to even get you.
Goodbye,
so
Mr. Peterson.
we'll come back to you, Peterson. Let's find out more about you. First, let's go up here and talk to all these people. Oh, it's a priest. Don't use the cross on me.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father to
My name is Father O'Malley, right?
I am Dr.
Oh,
Jonathan,
I had to.
and
I had to. It's the only priest that did in the game that I've seen so far.
You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
See, you had to go and say it, Father. Alright, Father. I am more lost than you thought?
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I don't know about Armageddon, but I mean, yeah, we're all looking for vampires. Are you a vampire posing as a priest? I feel like this is a weird line of questioning that all of a sudden might lead to something strange. Cult level! I really don't know. I really don't know. Because I've seen that happen in movies. I only believe in facts. Can I actually choose this? What? I want to choose this to see if there's anything else, but... Nah.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
See, and it's still letting me do that. Like I can do something else with it. Huh. Interesting. That raises some questions.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son.
Oh.
He's so devoted.
I'll finish when he's finished. I'll
I
tell
sent
you.
him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send
Where
him?
did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Holy Crusade!
You sent him on some preaching crusade during...
Yeah, we got some more side missions.
Believer. Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah, okay. You sent them into the literally most vampire-infested part of the city. Good job.
Hospital. I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why does everyone hate her? Okay, unless that medicine is causing people to get sick, why are they complaining about free medicine? Why is everybody hating Nurse Crane? I'm gonna be laugh if she does turn out. Look, why hate Nurse Crane?
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in
oh, if you weren't a priest. That right there, that comment was almost legitimately... What are you? You're a level 5. Be thankful, Bree. I don't like comments like that.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
What? So what, you just assume because she's not a nurse she's sleeping with her patients? Well, Tobias, I might be back for you.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Oh, I do not need to be a vampire ever, because that was that's just God. Why? There was no need for him to say that. Can't get in there. This way. Let's go this way. No. I gotta go find our person who is apparently this way. What's that sound? Did you hear that? There's a person over there. Wait, it says it's back that way. Some of these are hard to read where they're at. We're gonna go this way for now. What is that? A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Ah! If you are sick, you have no... So that's the same voucher. Camellia. Ah! You work for Nurse Craig. You must be Camellia.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh right, she's the mute.
A tall stranger who meets
She can't talk, Jonathan.
It reeks of the Penny Dreadfuls. But I mean you know...
That's an old reference. Penny Dreadfuls. She's like, I can't talk, you dummy. I know you work for Nurse Crane. Really? She's a mute! You were told this, Jonathan. Sometimes he is a great doctor, not too intelligent on common sense. Okay.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Melia,
let's try mental.
Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Wow. That is a smart way to keep something down. Wow, okay.
Well. Goodbye then.
Good job. Yeah, I mean, we know you were helping her community, but it's alright. What? This map is so bloody confusing. Okay, one of them is behind the church. One was in front. I missed both of them, apparently. One is back here. I can't get back here, though.
I cannot enter.
Oh, that's him right there. Because I can hear because he's trying to be poetic. And one of the people we're looking for is a poet. So I think the only way to get back there is to go around the other way side of the church. Now one of them is out here, Flying Clayton. Is this Clayton? Who are you, sir?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby.
That's who. Yes, sorry, you're the man I'm looking for.
But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon.
I love journalists, so yeah, they're very good about the truth. This is someone we definitely need to know about it under medical. Let's talk to him first, though. No newspapers speak about not afraid of getting out at night.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
Nope. Ooh.
That science is unable to explain the facts doesn't mean there is no rational explanation.
I confess, I share your point of view, Doctor.
What are you doing here?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
See, that's a good journalist. I like this journalist. Is the public interested? You risk your life to reveal the truth.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Ah, new hint available for Clayton Darby.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
But he gets it out where it needs to get out, basically. He's like a traveling truth teller.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized.
Ah, yeah, I guess that would be kind of... That's mean. It's a disgrace. I mean, it is logical, because then that would make it even worse, and that would draw down troop morale if they know that back home is suffering and dying as well without them, so their families might be getting sick. They don't know. So, yeah. That's the only one I'll agree with that one.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
And it will be. Don't worry. You have 19th century vampire blade in front of you. I will stop it.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
A nurse I know is compromised. It's confidential. I care about public health.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
That is kind of odd. Alright, so I think that's it we can get for him. Thank you, Mr. Darby, for your information. So we need Richard. Richard Nethercott. So, there's a skull out here. How did this guy get out here without dying? Oh, a disappearing skull. Ah, yeah. I'm screwing up. Okay. Yeah! There we go, they're all dead. Those were kind of low levels, though. Find Richard in the area. He's in there, I remember. But I want to look around first. Anything else? Wait, can I unlock this? No. So let's head in here. I think that's who we're looking for right there. Yep. Camellia. Oh, he likes Camellia.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
Okay. Hello, Nithercott. Your life could be in danger.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you, for a start, my dear doctor.
Oh, gosh. My dear doctor.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Okay.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
In the eyes of the flu? Especially in the eyes of God?
If you say so.
Oh, poets.
As a physician at the time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposures.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is
a tragedy.
But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And
okay, it's a little dark.
Oddly peaceful silence.
Peaceful silence? Really? Quite a unique point of view.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, you must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
That's how good most good poets were, and story writers. You should be a horror poet writer. Like for scary movies and stuff.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about. That's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
I got another new hint for her. Got one for him. Afraid to find the truth about her. You don't know her?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
I guess I get that.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
You're a hopeless romantic. Are you not?
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercourt.
Guilty as charged.
This guy's actually kind of cool.
Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I'm starting to gather. It's more than, it's probably just some kind of resistance thing, trying to get
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
free medicine to people
part of town, is it not? I'll be
in
glad
this
to
kind of
help you
time.
if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
So he's never been inside, so...
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay. So he's a writer, but for more of a logical standpoint. Alright.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Find the mailbox in the letter. It's back that way. Okay, so we need to go out this way. Is there anything to take in this area? Nope. Let's unlock this gate so we can get in and out from this side. So I need to find the letter at find the mailbox. Hello, Camellia. I'm back again. Just looking for a mailbox. What will they look like? I don't know what old-timey mailboxes look like.
It's locked, all right.
And what side of the street is it on? Ah, here we go. Darius Petrescu's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England, a war against poverty, a war against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you. Father loves you always, from this cold, damp country. I am, as ever, your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite.
Find a way in. Alright, find a way into Darius Patricus' house. And this isn't gonna be a long one. We're already at an hour. We may have to push this one back. The brave Blackmailer. Is that? What is that? Whose house is this?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
I can't. What? What the hell?
All right.
I'll come back later.
I'll leave you alone.
What the? I can do like the vampire thing and be like, let me in. So, bruh, oh my gosh. You could play this game, and that's something I wanted to say, because you asked me that, Kevin, if it's hard or not. It could be. He's bullying him again. It could be that, hard, but here's the thing that's also, it gets easier. It even tells you in the beginning of the game is easier the less people that are alive. And what that means is if you play with no holds barred and you don't care about none of these people living in this town, you could turn into the next Vlad the Impaler, aka Dracula, and just feast on everyone. And just become the powerhouse of powerhouse. Every vampire will fear you and everything. Or you could be the Blade of the 19th century like we're gonna be.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Mesmerize level 2 required. Let's have a man-to-man talk.
Wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man-to-man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Potter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Also, our mesmerize level would probably be higher the more people we feast on, because I'm not sure how you level that up yet. I haven't seen anything in the rest area to level it up. I think it's depending on how many people per level 1, like, is this considered stealing? Apparently not. So this isn't one of those games like, oh, you took my house. So we're gonna take that advantage and take everything we need for supplies.
It's locked, all right.
Except for that's locked. Antique figure of Virolacus. Of my many journeys, I believe I was the most amazed by the exploration of Mediterranean Isles, Herodotus. We'll read that one later. So that was the origin of vampires. Oh, okay. We'll read that later. We're running kind of out of time to do everything, so I'm just going to grab everything and go to the next part. That's where we came in. We don't want to go out that way. Alright, so to Dorothy Cade. District status serious. District status in danger. Alright, Dorothy, let's talk. Dorothy Crane's dispensary. So we're in the dispensary now. I don't see her though. I want to get this because I can bring. Wonder what they. Can I talk to them or no? Can I see what they have? No. I was wondering if we could heal them if we brought cures of our own, but we do not have the ability. Because that's basically what I'm doing. Is just giving it to people after I make it from random stuff collected everywhere.
you hear my voice? I
Right.
need help.
He's gone, Dorothy.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain.
He's gone, nurse. He's turning into a vampire.
Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I must perform a tracheotomy. Do we have any antiseptics?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Ew.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
Well, we actually are performing surgery. I will save you, good sir.
But he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
What would you suggest?
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
I'm being nice about it, but I'm like... Ooh.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you alright, Doctor?
Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down, calm down. Control it, it's because there's so much blood.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage now. Epinephrine now. I don't know! I'm not a doctor!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
I'm just going off of doctor shows I've watched. He died, didn't he? Yep. Damn it. How would I have done that differently? I don't know doctor stuff. This game like threw me into being a surgeon all of a sudden.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
We did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Damn. It sucks that he died. I tried to save him.
Test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
You can't carry on. with this. I've come to stop. I don't want to. I mean, I kind of want to. I don't. I respect what she's doing. So all these sound bad. You can't carry on with this.
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this.
Okay.
Blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied,
I'm not
blackmailed
warning you.
and lied, but
I'm
what else
telling
am
you
I to
this
do?
is
And all
dangerous.
these people have.
Why target Ashby? Why not trust Dr. Swanza?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
I see.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
She doesn't even. You don't even know what kind of person she is. I'm a vampire. I just tried to save that guy's life.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I'll look the other way, but you resign. Charm. You will forget all about this. Did I actually do that? Oh, and there's a way to just drink her embrace. I'm ending this now. What? I'm gonna do this one.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities and resistance are over. Let
This is better for her own. Yeah.
I'll let it go. Yes.
All gone.
All gone.
All bad dog gone. Did that? Yes, that increased my mesmerize level because I learned how to charm her. Yeah, it says they will soon suffer. I'm hoping I didn't take her out of total business, but
it's locked.
I don't know. It's hard to do. With these games, you really just go with the flow and what you decide. I wanted to try to get a middle ground. I was hoping to save that dude, but it didn't work out.
I cannot enter.
I'm sad. What the hell? What the hell?
Oh, this one stinks already.
Oh, you ass! You boys are mine! You don't shoot sick people. I'm gonna eat all of you. What the hell? Wait, let's go back up to Nurse Pembroke. Can I talk to her and tell her she's in danger? Pembroke, we're in trouble. Or Nurse Dorothy, I said Pembroke. Dorothy, we're in trouble. Can I even talk to you anymore? No, when you're freaking, your little thing is freaking out. Alright. So let's go deal with these fools who are shooting people. Oh, gosh, this is what I'm talking about. This, I want to find out who the leader of these resistance dummies are. If I can find these guys are mine.
Get their weapons ready! We found them!
You didn't find anything. What you gonna do? Oh, you getting in there? Oh! Oh, good job. Now I bite you. Goodbye. You okay in there, big guy?
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Oh, good, you're okay. So everyone inside is fine. Alright, Darius, I'll be back. Keep an eye on Dorothy and keep her safe. She is good-hearted, but she cannot blackmail people anymore. Now let's return to Ashbury. Gotta get back to the bridge. Keep going up here and make a right. We'll finish it up after we're done talking to Ashbury back at the hospital. Is that werewolf still over there? Wasn't it down there? I guess not. Maybe I'm thinking about a different part of the area. Watch, we'll accidentally find him by accident.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
What the? Whoa. There used to be a safe house up here. Actually, can we still use this? We can actually use this. That's crazy. Let's see if we can... Let's break our stuff down that we've been collecting. Alright, we're good. See if we can upgrade our scythe finally. We can! Yay, the scythe does more damage now. And we're gonna add this perk to it so it does even more damage. Alright. Now let's head to the hospital. We can't get down to where those guys are fighting that dude at. Did he kill all of them? So where's that at? That's through the alleyway. Okay, what the hell? Boss battle coming out of nowhere. Oh, let's go after the other one. Oh, okay. Oh. my gosh.
Burn it, boys! Die, vermin!
Toby Sheen, Vincent Sheen, oh.
Its head!
Bite him!
Crush the leech, boy!
Bite them all! I want all of the blood XP.
Burn it, boys! Die, vermin! Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin!
Yeah!
Burn it, boys! Die, vermin!
Goodbye, Vincent Sheen. You will all be my food. They can't do that. Wow, we got ambushed by a boss battle. That was new. I've never seen that happen in a game before. So we're going the right way. Damn. That really powerful level 18 Scowl is over there. We can't go get him yet. Still. Woo, we made it. That was an insane battle. We're just gonna go around out front because we gotta talk to Ashbury. And then we'll end it for tonight. Nice. We did pretty good tonight. You still over here, Ashbury? Looks like you really are eating the patience. Interesting.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
In the end, you're a killer. Compassion only hides your appetite.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So the accusations was true. No need to apologize.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Smart.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
Shillings,
if
really?
you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Okay, so she was basically, he was at his end, or he or she was at their end. That still really makes it okay, but hey, better than some vampires, I suppose. So I won't stake you right here in this tent. No one suspected you? Do you know his brotherhood?
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Interesting.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Okay, you're back on my good list.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
It's not nice to ask a lady's age.
And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Good answer.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
It wasn't filled with vampires when I left.
I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
Was it you? Was it you fear? What is it you fear, but?
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
The Spanish
I believe
flu
her.
has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time.
So basically,
there are whispers in the shadows.
Like if you go with vampire lore and all that,
than the Spanish
like
flu is here.
something is happening. Like some kind of gathering is happening. Some kind of mass targeting and feeding is going on because there are a lot of like turning. So what it could be, instead of one vampire wouldn't be enough for all the scowls in the city. It's a whole unit of vampires that are just drinking and leaving them to turn into scowls. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
So...
do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
Yeah, that's not normal either.
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Meaning, when they choose you and they turn you, it's for a reason. It means they like who you are as a person, and they know that even if they're as immortal as they are, there might be a chance they might die from something one day. Maybe they can't feed anymore. Maybe something of their own species can kill them. Maybe they have diseases. Either way, or maybe it's the loneliness. Sometimes that causes it too. So they'll usually choose someone for a very particular reason to turn them into what they are.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
Huh?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club.
Yep.
I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Usually. Yeah. If you've seen any vampire movies, you know exactly what she's talking about.
Changed. I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Okay. Well, trust me, I've sworn to
like
beating their teeth in. I killed 2 of their leaders
We're a
earlier.
society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Okay. Now about me. This is like covering everything. Am I...
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon.
An
that you
Ekon.
shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I mean, technically, so far, everything I've been shown is accurate what they say about vampires, so why not just call us vampires? Because, I mean, I transform into... Well, it's not really dust, I just move really fast. Yeah, I drink blood, you know, sunlight is severely bad to me. For some reason, when someone holds a cross at me, it burns.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
There's different species of vampire? Well, that's even more complicated.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Yeah.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Yep. And then that's why you can hear the voice of your maker. Because their blood is in you.
Some kind of insanity. It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Huh? Are you my maker? That sounds weird. How could
this cause offense?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Ooh.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
It's a man's voice you hear, man.
Me?
Goodness, no.
No. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
I bid you farewell.
Alright, Lady Ashbury, thank you for your information.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Back to the office. Holmes. Back to the office, Holmes. Let's go. We must analyze this blood and prepare for our next journey tomorrow night. Dr. Reed's office. My office, LOL. I'm almost done. Hold on. Analyze. Oh, that gave us more serums, but nothing else.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
It could be. I mean, it is saliva-based, the vampiric disease. So, that would be... that would make sense. So someone, let's say patient 0 is infected by something really nasty, like a disease. If he becomes a vampire or a Scowl and starts biting people, he'll start causing an epidemic of another type of disease. Okay. Kind of like what this game's doing with this. Whoa, ultimate? Rage. You lose control and let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. You create a shadow vortex at your target's feet, coming to life. The shadows interrupt an enemy and in the area and reflect tremendous amount of damage. You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. Wow. Wow. I want rage. I want to just become that. That's the strength that you see in most vampires. Oh, we have a lot of XP. Good job. Rage unlocked. I don't need another ultimate for now, so now I want to... increase the bite damage again. We should be able to increase it again. Harder biting. And that should be everything for now. Ah, we got our ultimates. Yes! We are now able to do blood rage attacks. Disappearances in Whitechapel. Reports of mysterious disappearances have escalated in the past weeks. It has reached a point where witnesses have to queue before recounting their testimonies to an officer. Although the phenomenon appears to be a nationwide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have converged around a single area in the country, Whitechapel, London. Yes, once more, the despised and loathed East End is left to struggle on its own, continuously overlooked by the authorities, even while numerous families from the district report the unexplained disappearances of relatives and neighbors. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? The only link between them seems to be their health. And their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was a local secret that only one place you could get the help. A discreet dispensary managed to be unidentified Good Samaritans, but the place now seems to be closed. I didn't want that part to happen. And no one has any news from that facility. Did the missing persons go to a more secret place? Have they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the London City Council's Board of Health will have answers for this new mystery. It still says she's the pillar of the community, though. There's a lot of sick people. We met most of the people in that community. That's good. Because that means we can go back and see. They're in critical condition. Why? Who's this? Harry Peterson. What? Who are you? Wait, is that the shop owner? He's sick? He has anemia. And something else. There's a lot of sick people in this area that are going to need our attention. We're going to need to heal the guys we're actually going to go after, too. Because if we heal the guys we're going to go after, we'll get more experience from them when we have to take them out. He's already at 2400. We just need to find his other 2 hints by talking to everybody. Alright. District status stable. Pembroke Hospital. Alright, level 11. Alright, that is amazing. So, I think tomorrow night's episode is going to be focused on some side missions, as well as kind of going around and meeting the populace. Finding out more information, leveling up our mesmerize if we can a little bit while we're doing it. And find anyone that might be a possible chance to get some free XP to level up real quick without hurting the social structure too much. And hopefully benefiting it actually instead. So, hopefully, I think we're going to end it here tonight for our bloody adventure. And I hope y'all had fun watching Jonathan Reed negotiate with blackmailers, destroy vampire hunters, and save I guess you could say, a bewildered female vampire. And bewildered, I mean like her situation is kind of crappy. She has to deal with a lot of bad stuff. But if you have fun, step on that toes up button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you all have a good rest of the night or day wherever you may be. Peace and love. I love you all, everyone, and thank you again. You're all really awesome. Continue that blood adventure. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.